Alright, what's going on, guys? So as you can see, I'm in my garage. I hope you're all having a great day. And so today's video is basically going to be an update on the twin turbo 350Z. Now, where am I with this project? So, as you can see, clearly don't have a bumper on it right now, as this car is driving by. So there's no bumper on the car, and as you can see, we've taken it off because I actually purchased a new bumper. Now this is off of a 2006 350Z, so let me move this stuff out of the way and I'll show you guys this bumper. Alright guys, so here you go. This is the bumper. It is off of a 2006 350Z, and it was already color matched when I got it, which made it perfect. As you can see, this one actually has clear coat on it. That's why you can see me. This one literally was beat up. It was cut out for airflow for the intercooler and the oil cooler. So there wasn't really anything cosmetically appealing about this one. But this is the new bumper. We actually have LED daytime running lights that will be wired in here, and it actually came with this front splitter already on it. So all I gotta do is really do some cutting to make it fit and just make it work right, since there's clearly a lot going on there. And then all I'm gonna have to do for the lights is basically tap this into the circuit, and we should be all good to go. Now, I'm going to have to get out the manual for the twin turbo kit to see how much I have to cut out for the intercooler. So I really don't know how much I'm going to have to cut out to make this new bumper work, but there's definitely going to have to be a good amount of cutting just for this to work. Now on top of that, as you can see, we have my KX450. Bike's doing great. Haven't really ridden it much lately because of the weather and COVID and me being in and out of Pittsburgh and such, but bike's doing great. Everything on it is working perfectly. I would start it up for you guys, but I'm wearing flip-flops. Actually, let me start it up for you guys. That I have shoes on now, so let's go ahead and start it. So just to show you guys how well this thing runs, engine is cold. I'm literally grabbing the header. Guys, the motor is cold. I'm literally grabbing the header. Fuel's now on. We probably don't need the choke because of the air temperature, so let's try it without. Usually I get this in one kick. It does have a fully built motor, so it's got plenty of compression, but I've never had a problem starting this thing ever. So you can see fuel on the carb. Alright. One. So as you can see, it only took 2 kicks, which isn't bad. I want to turn on this other light. 2 kicks, really not bad. So guys, as you can hear, the bike runs incredibly well, especially for still being carved. It's an 07. Makes somewhere around 60 to 62 horsepower with the built motor. And since it's carbureted, there's no power curve, so it's pretty crazy. Fuel off before I forget. Yeah, so I bought that bike and I've actually never had a single problem with it. It runs extremely well. So basically this bike, fully built motor, full carbon exhaust, header. What let's see, it's got a built suspension for up to 180 pounds. Now for me, with gear and everything, I'm pretty close to 180. Let's see. Just needs a new back tire. Mainly because this bike makes so much torque that the back tire just gets shredded no matter where you are. Anyone who's ever ridden the bike, which has been 3 different people, they all say it's basically uncontrollably powerful because it just makes so much power. I absolutely love the bike. I don't have a truck right now to transport it anywhere, but if I did, I'd be riding it more. It's a little too big to ride in my yard because my yard isn't that big, but that bike is absolutely incredible. So, with that being said, back to the 350Z. Alright, so you heard my bike. I could start the car for you guys if you really want to hear it. I'll go ahead and do that. But since I'm already here, I'm just going to film this. So basically, this is 2 different parts for the 350Z build. So I just got a package from Z1 Motorsports. If you own a 350Z, you probably know who they are, or a 370Z, or any G35, G37, anything, because they carry pretty much any single part you could possibly imagine wanting for a 350Z, or any of these Nissans in general. I've actually ordered from them before. This is not my first time ordering from them. It actually came really quick too, especially including with all the COVID delays. So here we have a OEM Nissan emblem for the bumper. As you can see, this didn't have an emblem on it. That one is too beat up, so I went ahead and got an OEM one. So go ahead and get that installed and it will look absolutely incredible. Now on top of that, I actually got, somewhere in here, an oil cap. Now it's an oil cap. It's nothing special. But the one on there actually never really sealed all the way and also just kind of looked bad. So this one should completely change the look of the engine bay without me really even having to do anything. I know I have to clean everything. I have plans for that. But we can go ahead and get this on the car right now. Alright, let's go ahead and hop the engine bay. Sorry, it's also kind of dark out right now, but it was just too hot to do any of this earlier. So I'm going to set down the camera real quick. Get this up. Alright guys, so here is the model number for this oil cap. It actually looks really good too because it is, I'm going to say it's aluminum, I'm not really sure. Let me open it and let's get it on. So check this thing out. That is actually sick. Now I thought about getting like a Nismo oil cap, but since this isn't a Nismo, I'm like there's absolutely no point in doing that and faking people. Yeah, it is twin turboed and all, but that's unnecessary. But let's go ahead and get this old one off and get the new one installed. This thing is dirty too. I'm going to go ahead and wipe everything down. Alright, this one will just go right on top. Alright, so now let's clean it up a little bit. It should be all good, but that definitely makes the engine bay look a lot cleaner. It's very, very small. I mean, I wouldn't say that it was necessary by any means to do, but since that old oil cap is just not really good, I'm like, let's just replace it. So I'm just going to wash my hands real quick, but then I'll go ahead and start the car for you guys so you guys can hear this thing, since it's been a while. So for obvious reasons, I am not going to just completely start revving this car right now since it's cold, especially since it's twin turboed. There's a lot of oil. It needs to circle around to get this thing heated up. You can maybe hear a little bit my throwout bearing. My transmission is obviously bad. You hear my super loud fuel pump. Everything just runs really well with this car. Still have the shade up from today, but you can see AFRs are good. Boost is just sitting down there. Oil pressure is good. I'll do a couple of just small revs for you guys. Now I gotta let the car cool down, because if anyone knows anything about these VQs, they get really hot. That's actually part of the reason why I'm not running a front bumper right now. More air could actually get to the Mishimoto intercooler to help cool it down. But I'm just gonna let the oil circulate a bit, cool down these turbos, even though that was nothing crazy. That was, maybe you could hear the turbos a bit, but that is the car. Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you guys are liking the progress I'm making with this car. It's nothing I ever imagined that I'd have. I mean, it is a 350Z at the end of the day, but with this color and everything done to it, it's basically the car I could ever have dreamed of owning. Hopefully that made sense. But thank you for watching this video. If you haven't already, be sure to follow me on Instagram at Ridland Productions and at DirtyMax302. DirtyMax302 is more so for automotive content and for possibly a new truck that it might be getting sometime soon. So guys, thank you for watching this video. Take care and have a nice day and stay safe. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.